So we're pretty much practicing the same stuff that we've already learned now. It's just getting this reinforced in your mind. So one thing we're going to talk about today is what extra information do you need? This really kind of helps get in your mind all these different methods for proving congruence. Okay, so there's already two things marked that I know on here. So what's the two things they already have given to us on this first part here, this first problem?
AB is congruent to RT.
Good. AB is congruent to RT, so that's something that I already know, and that what?
B and T.
Angle B is congruent to angle T. Okay? So that's, I'm starting with that on all of these. So on the first one, if I wanted to use SSS to prove those two triangles are congruent, what else would I have to know between these two triangles?
AC.
Okay, I'd have to know that AC is congruent to RV. Okay? So I'd have to know that. Now, write this down right here. Don't put these marks over here on yours because I can erase real easy. It'll turn into a mess if you put those marks there. I'm going to put these there so you can see better. Okay? So for SSS, is that enough for what I have marked right now? No. What else do I need to know? I need to know that BC is congruent to TV, right? Know that BC is congruent to TV. So at this point now, I have the first set of sides, which was already marked. I have that second set, and then I have the third set that I just marked. So that's my SSS. Now I could do it if I knew that. Yep. Alrighty? So now for the next one, SAS. Now going back to the clean slate of where I started. All right. I already have a side marked, right? That's this right here. And then I already have the angle marked right here. So what do I need now? I need to know that BC is congruent to what? TV. Yep. And then that gives me my third piece of information, that other side right there. Okay? That would be my SAS. Alrighty? Okay, going back to a clean slate. What would I need extra to use angle side?
Angle C congruent to angle A.
Okay. Don't write anything right now. Let me just mark this, okay? Don't write anything on anything. So if it was A and R. If I marked A and R, what does that make this? That makes this angle side angle. Okay, remember, angle side angle, the side comes right between the two sides like the side comes between the two angles like this right here. So would A and R be for AAS? Nope. Okay. So for AAS, what do I need? Yeah, I need to know this and this right here. So I need to know that angle C is congruent to angle V. Because if you'll notice here, with angle side, so angle side, notice on this one, on angle side, that this side is not directly between the two angles. Okay? Like it is on this other one. So for angle side angle, what do I need to know? I need to know angle A is congruent to angle R. Like that. All right. So on the next one, it's kind of weird, and I'm gonna have to think a little bit more about this one. So what do I already know up here?
FE is congruent to PN.
Okay, I already know that FE is congruent to PN. And what else do I already know? Angle D is congruent to angle M. All right, so that's what I already know. That's what's already marked. Now, for SSS, what extra information would I need to know?
FD
Yep, that FD is congruent to PM. Would that be enough for SSS? Nope. So what else do I need? I need to know that ED is congruent to NM. All right. Now going back to a clean slate for SAS. So on these now, there's going to be several different ways that we could do this. Because right now, the side, what's marked up there is the side FE is not right next to angle D. So we, like I said, we could go several different ways here. So let's go ahead and do it like, let's do it like this. Let's say angle E is congruent to angle N. So that's making this and this congruent. Okay, and I'm going to be basing that off of this. Starting off with that. So with the two red things that I have marked, is that enough for SAS? No. What else am I going to need to know?
Line ED congruent to
Good. I need to know that line ED is congruent to NM. Alrighty. Next one for angle side. So on this one I could go either way. So I'm going to do it like this, okay? I can say angle F congruent to angle P. Does that right there make angle side?
Yes.
Yep, because you got angle side. So that works. But actually, I could go the other way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put or. If I did it like this, okay, if I said angle E is congruent to angle N, does that right there make angle side also? Yeah, it does. Okay, so same thing. You got angle side. So it could go either way on that one. All right, and then on the last one, angle side angle. So I think the easiest way to do that is just to use this right here, because, well, angles take less letters to write. So I'm going to say angle F congruent to angle P. That makes this angle congruent to this angle. And I also need to know what?
And angle P.
Okay, good. So I need to know angle E is congruent to what? To angle N. That right there makes angle side angle. Okay, now quickly flip over to like the third page basically, where it looks like this. Okay, so the third and fourth page, you're going to have a lot of just practicing the different congruence methods here. So on number 1, could I say that those two triangles are congruent?
Yes.
Yes, I can. And what's the method I would use to say those are congruent? By SSS. Good. Okay, number 2.
SAS.
Yeah, those would be congruent by SAS. Good. Okay, number 3.
SSA. No, it's not possible.
This one is SSA. Bless you. Right? Because remember for SAS,
Both sides at angle.
it's like this one exactly right here, where the angle has to be right between the two sides. On this one, is this angle right between these two sides?
No.
It'd have to be this one right here. So this one is SSA or ASS. And remember, can we use that?
No.
No. So this is a none right here. Okay?
Oh, so
This one's a none. Because you would be using SSA, But like I showed you in that example yesterday, SSA is not enough information to prove two triangles are congruent. Okay? So that's what you're going to do on the third and fourth page here, is you're going to just be practicing the types that those are. All right? So that's all we're doing today, is really just practicing and getting used to these congruence methods. Go for it.